Hey guys, this is NCSO7 here doing a bit of a different type of video. So, you guys probably know that remember on Monday I posted the video Tips for ZakPak 3, the problems with ZakPak. I posted that video, I sent him the video on Twitter that same day. Well, I haven't gotten the best response, and I'm going to explain it here. So basically, well, too long didn't watch version. Essentially, me and Zach basically got in an argument on Twitter yesterday. So essentially, if you guys didn't know, yesterday I had my wisdom teeth removed, pulled out. And when I woke up from one of my naps, because again, I was feeling very tired, I said I would upload Octodad Part 3, and I would also look at Twitter. And then I noticed on Twitter I had 3 notifications. Yeah, 3 notifications. And I knew this was going to be something interesting because ZakPak finally responded to me, but not really in the way that I expected. Now I do want to also mention, first of all, that this is not Tips for ZakPak 4. It is not Tips for ZakPak 4. This is more of just a rant kind of video because I am very unimpressed with what ZakPak has done. Hold on real quickly. Alright. So, I've got some tweets open on my computer right now, and now I'm not going to be going through the whole Twitter argument, but basically this whole argument started because I sent him the tweet saying, please watch this with the Tips for ZakPak 3 video attached. And I was kind of like, okay, he'll watch the video. He might try to debunk my video, but of course it's not going to be very easy. But he didn't really debunk my video. Instead, he gave me a bunch of excuses for why to not listen to me. I'm just going to read off a few of these, saying, I'm going to pass. Look, I'm too busy to even worry about that right now. Like, it's 50 minutes long, but I read the description and all I'll say is this. Don't like my content, unsubscribe or don't watch. Don't like my opinions, don't listen to them. I'm not forcing you to. Basically giving me the whole don't like, don't watch argument, which is one of the absolute most flawed arguments ever. And seriously, don't like, don't watch. I've been trying to help your channel out for a long time. And you can't just say don't like, don't watch. I want you to get better. You can't just sit here and just accept that and not improve at all. You don't just accept a mistake and just keep making that mistake over and over. Oh, but I'm just beginning with this. Another comment he gave was, I watched your first 2 videos before and tried to adapt some of the changes you want, but I'm not going to completely change my channel because of how one person wants it. Think whatever you want of me. Basically saying that he watched the first 2 tips videos, so why should he listen now? I don't know, maybe because this tips video, Tips for ZakPak 3, is the most important tips video that I've made on you, and maybe there's a reason why I would really like you to watch it, maybe? I don't know. I want you to watch it because you watched the other 2 tips videos, so why can't you do the same with this one? I understand the video is like 46 minutes long, but seriously, I'm very certain you had plenty of time to watch the whole thing. Or at the very least, I'm very certain you had some time to at least watch a part of the video. But he never did. And let me just tell you this right now, that video took a long time to make. It was a lot of issues making that video. It took a long time just making the video in the first place. I even reached out to some people on Twitter that I don't even know. I follow them, but I don't really know them very well, which made me sending them the tweets about what they thought of some of the crap you were doing. It wasn't the easiest thing because I did feel a little bit nervous to actually come in contact with them because I didn't know if they would respond or not, but I still did it because of determination. And I faced a variety of rendering issues with the video as well, and really hoped that maybe ZakPak would watch it at the very least and at least know what I said. But no, he didn't watch the video. Literally a lot of last week, because a lot of the work I did last week was on Tips for ZakPak 3, so most of that work ended up going in the trash. That was really great. And not only that, he's giving me a lot of excuses as to why I am wrong and all that stuff. Oh my goodness. And he keeps saying this crap about how I'm saying this as if I didn't listen to the first 2 tips videos. I listened to the first 2 tips videos and tried that criticism. So why am I but it's like, I'll read the tweet. You say this as if I didn't listen to your first 2 videos, but after seeing your description saying you had no sympathy for me, I figured what's the point, and if I don't care about my channel, then why do I work my butt off every day? Well, probably because of the reason I made the video is probably because, I don't know, maybe because I had a little bit of care left inside of me. I had a little bit of respect for you left. I want at the very least end, if I was gonna leave, which I am doing, maybe at the very least I can at least lead you in the right direction a little bit, because so that way maybe I'll come back to your channel some other time. But instead, no. Look, Zach, I don't know if you're watching this or not, but when I make these tips videos, I expect people to take at least some sort of initiative to improve. But you are not doing that. You don't care about your channel. You don't care about your content. But we're going to get into that a little bit later because there's some more crap I gotta read. Then he's saying stuff about how I'm only doing these tips videos just for selfish benefits. He keeps saying that I'm only doing this just so that way he can give me my needs and wants and whatnot. Basically, he's saying that I'm only making these tips videos and suggestions just because I'm selfish, which is just so, seriously, that's more like a reversal. Zach, you're the one that's selfish, calling me selfish when I'm trying to offer you criticism. And then you say, oh, I'm not immune to criticism. You are right now, because you're taking my criticism as selfishness. Which, when in reality, you're being the selfish one. And you say, oh, I never called you selfish. But apparently, like, wanting, like, doing all these stuff is selfish. So, there's that. Seriously, I don't understand the mentality of this. And he keeps making me excuses after excuses on why he's not going to change and listen to my stuff at all. And let me remind you, he didn't even watch the videos, so how does he even know the points I made? Hypocrite. And he keeps saying, and then we eventually launch into Battle for Bikini Bottom stuff. And he basically keeps telling me, oh, I'm only doing this because I'm hyped for the game. And while I do think that might be true to an extent, you are milking it way too much. I'm serious, it's not that big, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Except there are periods of times where you're making like 5 to 6 videos per week on Battle for Bikini Bottom, or just SpongeBob in general. And seriously, if that's not milking, then I don't know what is. Like, you can't just use the whole thing, and then you say, oh, I'm gonna end this in like 2 weeks. It's only gonna be 2 more weeks of this, and then I'm going to change my content. First of all, I'm very doubtful of that even happening, because based on how it is right now, I don't really believe that in the slightest. You've lied about so many things before. Your Luigi's Mansion 3 liking the game thing, but I'm not even gonna get into that because I already gotten that into the video. And just all of this crap, I'm not believing your crap. And second of all, why do we have to wait 2 weeks for your content to improve? Because that's when Battle for Bikini Bottom is coming out? Seriously, you should be getting on this, like, improvement stuff immediately. We shouldn't be waiting for you to improve your variety for a reason like that. And and it's like, I don't understand what, I don't get it. And I don't understand what he's trying to say. He keeps saying that I'm not going to change my content just for you, and that I'm the only person who has a problem. But like, the reason why that no one else has a problem with it is because most people won't explain the problems. Most people will just leave if the content just gets repetitive enough. They don't care enough, but I do care. And another thing is that you've been getting a lot of subscribers lately, and you've been getting a lot of people that don't even barely know your channel much and only want that SpongeBob content. And listen, it's one thing to appease to them, but you're turning a blind eye to the situation and all these issues, thinking that it's no big deal. But in reality, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. That's why I'm trying to help you out of this. But you keep shooing me away. And I don't know why. And he even makes this one tweet. Oh my god. Saying, if you want the best for me, you just let me keep doing what I'm doing, and if I mess up, I learn from it and move on. Wanting the best for me isn't just telling me what direction my channel should go in. That's for me to find out myself. So in other words, I don't care about your criticism because I want to find out myself. Seriously, Zach, I don't understand that at all. Why do you not? You're basically saying you don't want criticism. You know, for someone who's made so many negative videos on Luigi's Mansion 3 and just the Switch in general, you sure as hell don't take criticism very good yourself. My god. And then you say stuff about how, oh, I've been changing my channel throughout the past 7 years of doing YouTube. It's like, I don't care about that because that's in the past. Now is right now. Now you're on a downfall. You're doing way too much at the same time. I'm trying to help you because I care. And it's very clear to me that ZakPak just honest to God does not care. He doesn't care. I don't know why he doesn't care, but he doesn't. He doesn't care about his variety because he keeps shooing my hand away. Basically saying that I'm going to do what I want. I'll figure it out on my own. He's basically swatting my criticism away. I don't understand this. I don't know what makes him so entitled. And the fact that he even sees the whole tips videos is just so astonishing. Seriously, I can only imagine what he would have said to a lot of the categories I mentioned in that video. Seriously, that video was not just the video editing and Battle for Bikini Bottom. There's a lot of other stuff in that video. The 3 strikes, the negativity, the nostalgia, and many and stupid tweets you've made, aside from, like, not regarding these argument we had. And I did eventually end the argument. I'm just sad, honestly. You know, I knew that I wasn't going to be getting that positive of a response from this video from ZakPak, but I did not expect something as stupid as this. ZakPak, I thought you were more mature than this. I thought you were way better than this. You're 22 for crying out loud. I'd expect like this kind of behavior from Super Mario Logan, even though he is older than you. But I don't expect this kind of behavior from you, man. I just don't. So that's pretty much that. If I can think of anything else, I think that's all I have to say. ZakPak, this is very unacceptable. And also, by the way, I'm blocking him on Twitter and YouTube, so I don't really care what he says to this video because I know I'm right in the end because I don't know. But I'm blocking him regardless because I honestly do not want to talk to him again. And this may as well be my final video on ZakPak. But ZakPak, you need to listen to your fans. You can't just treat your critics this way. When somebody tries to critique your work, you don't just swat their hand away. You don't just swat their hands away and make all these excuses as to why you don't want to do it. He's basically just been making a lie after lie after lie, excuse after excuses for why did I guess not listen to my stuff. You know what? If you don't want my criticism, you could have said that at the beginning of this argument and I would have left immediately right then and there. But no, instead you had to make yourself look like a real idiot. So, real proud of you for that one, Zach. Real proud of you. You need to care about your variety and your channel. You need to care. You need to listen to people. You need to listen to what the people who have been helping you for so long want. Instead of listening to just stupid stuff. You need to learn to listen to people. That's what you need to do. But anyways, that's all I'm going to be saying for this video. So, ZakPak, you need to work on a lot of things. You need to listen to your critics. You can't treat them this way. You need to improve your variety. And honestly, I just recommend you watch the video for yourself. But I'm pretty sure you won't do it anyways, so who cares? But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. I'm done talking. Thanks for watching, and take care.